What's up, Pilipinas? This is Jonathan Yabut, the Season 1 winner of The Apprentice Asia, and we're here today to launch my book, From Grit to Great. The book is a motivational / autobiography book which outlines my journey to winning The Apprentice Asia. And it's basically about motivation, inspiration, wanting to become successful in life, and how to hack the corporate world. The book is also inspired to give back to society. So for every book that you purchase, we donate proceeds of it to 4 NGOs in Southeast Asia. In the Philippines, we have selected the UP School of Economics Alumni Association for scholarship and training of teachers. And you can grab the book, and please do so, in all major bookstores in the Philippines.
So starting today, it's now available, or
Yep.
it has been available?
This December, we're going to be rolling it out in all major bookstores, Metro Manila, and then the rest of the Philippines.
And of course, including Bully Book.
Yes, of course, where we are holding
We are
our
right now.
book launch tonight.
Yes. So the book is targeting aspiring students, rockstar yappies, and budding entrepreneurs, as it says in the poster or the tarp.
Yep.
So you're targeting the youth.
Yes, the
So,
youth.
mhm.
But I guess, wanting to become big is, there's no deadline to it. So even if, let's say, you're beyond that millennial age of 35, it can be for everyone. And it's not too late to dream big, and it's not too late to chase your dreams.
How old were you when you started with the entrepreneur, with the with the apprentice?
The Apprentice, that was 3 years ago,
3 years
27
ago.
years old.
So
So now I'm 30 years old, and
But
I
you
feel
start-
slightly old.
But you started working at what age?
21.
Immediately after graduation.
Immediately after graduation, a telecommunications company asked me to become a management trainee, and I never expected it because I wanted to become a lawyer. And then I realized might be too tedious. Another extra 4 years is too much. So I decided to try out marketing, and 10 years later, I'm still in marketing, still doing business, marketing, and sales, and still enjoying it
With AirAsia.
with AirAsia today.
So what exactly was your position with AirAsia when you won?
For 1 year, I served as a chief of staff, reporting directly to Mr. Tony Fernandez. So my job was basically about project management, marketing, and also sales. And then a year after that, I rotated in different companies of Mr. Tony Fernandez. Like in today, I'm rotating to Tunebox. We are the company responsible for setting up Wi-Fi in AirAsia, which is the first in the world for a low-cost airline to execute.
Was it a promotion or just a additional job additional task in your?
It's more of an additional task because the idea for me is to get rotated and be abreast with different departments of the company. So beyond marketing and sales, this role for me involved also operations and finance, which I think is a good thing because if you want to become a leader, if you want to become a general manager in the future, you have to be aware of different departments, not just marketing and sales.
So how is Tony Fernandez as a boss?
Good question. That's the number 1 question asked for me. Tony is a very empowering boss. So he doesn't dictate what needs to get done. He just tells you the objective, but he lets you to have the free hand and his own style. He doesn't dictate the font size, the font color, or the margins of your report. As long as you execute it well, it's fine with him. And I think that's the best kind of boss. We don't like bosses who hover like a helicopter and don't trust you with your output, but rather rely on your own style and your own dependence.
Are you aspiring for a higher position in the AirAsia company?
The corporate world for me might just about to end in the next 2 or 3 years. In my case, my real ambition is to run for politics when I grow more senior. I've always told this, and if you look at the back portion of my book, I've mentioned there that one of my ambitions or dreams is to run for president of the Philippines, 20 or 30 years from now. The Constitution of the Philippines states that you have to be at least 45 years old. So I guess I have 15 years to build on that. And which is why I'm going to be announcing later on, come April, I'm leaving AirAsia because I'm joining an international NGO in New York. And I think it's the best way to transition from the corporate world and slightly edging towards serving the public.
Your boss is already aware.
Already
of
aware, yeah. I've resigned already last October.
So is the book to initiate your transition to another career?
I think that's a great thing to say. It's more of an opening other doors for me. And the idea is venturing out to other things that I love. I love writing, I love speaking, I love inspiring people, and it's one of the businesses I've set up recently. 5 months ago, I've also set up my own consultancy firm, a marketing consultancy firm.
Okay.
So when I leave AirAsia and before I go on to my next positions, my goal is to set up this business and have it firmly stable. We're setting it up in Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore.
So I'm assuming this book is not just the first. There will be
Oh yes,
additional
definitely.
book.
There's a second installment coming up in the second quarter of 2016. So we're very excited. A different twist, but still targeting about success, motivation, and inspiration.
How long did it take you to write the book? Preparation.
If I were to write everything, probably 3 months. But the reason why it took me longer was because I had to wait for experiences to happen.
Of course.
So whenever a joyful or painful experience happened during my being apprentice, I wrote about it. So as it came along, so probably took around 6 to 8 months for me to finish everything. And when I decided, and I said to myself, okay, I think I've wrapped up all the proper experiences to share to the rest of the audience, then that's when I said, let's publish this.
So the highlight of the book is about your experience with the
Tony,
show,
yes,
with the
with the show.
apprentice.
It also highlights what happened before the show, how I prepared for it. It also highlighted what happened during the show. So I revealed some secrets, some behind the camera stuff, which I think are pretty exciting. Some tips to aspiring Season 2 Apprentice Asia contestants as well. And then it ends with learnings that I had when I joined, after I joined AirAsia as a company.
Do you think the youth will get inspiration and motivation from the book after reading it?
I hope so. A lot of the snippets of the book were also taken from my Facebook fan page, which I'm pretty much very busy. Every day I make sure I post something about it, and whenever someone comments on my post, it gives me this kick or high, and it makes me inspired to write more. And I think the Generation Y and the youth, the millennials, will definitely like it.
Okay, so thank you, Jason.
Jonathan. Thank you so much. No
Thank you,
worries.
Jonathan Yabut. Congrats to your new book.
Thank you so
And
much.
can you give a few messages to the readers and the followers of Wazzup Pilipinas?
To all the readers and to all the fans, viewers of Wazzup Pilipinas, I've always said this time and time again, remember that you can never be too small to dream big. Dreams are for free, and it's up to you to chase it and get it done and execute it. So there.
Okay, one more. What you say? What's up, Pilipinas?
Okay. What's up, Pilipinas?
Yeah. Parang greeting lang.
Okay. What's up, Pilipinas?
Okay, one more time, 1, 2.
What's up, Pilipinas?